Hey everybody, this is Vincent. Before we get into this video on the grand reopening of SeaWorld, I would really like it if you guys subscribed to the video. Just click that button right there. I'm not gonna start this video, I'm not gonna go into the park until someone subscribes. All right, cool. Hey, thanks man, I appreciate that. Let's get this thing started. Hello everybody, and welcome to the latest episode of VincentVision. Whatcha? I am here at the grand reopening of SeaWorld, and I was going to show you one of my favorite little entrance signs, the entrance to the Shamu Stadium, but it's gone. They got rid of it. But hey, SeaWorld's open again. The park has reopened. We got one more park in Orlando opening up, and we are here to see what it's like. You like the new mask? Pretty cool, huh? I figured since I was at SeaWorld and I will need some more masks for the foreseeable future, I figured I'd get one specific to the park I'm visiting, and I've got this dolphin mask for SeaWorld. That's my dolphin impression. It's not very great. I'm here to check out the sights and sounds of SeaWorld reopened, ride some rides. It's really hot. I wore some sandals today because I want to go on some water rides, man. I want to go on Infinity Falls. I haven't been on that since it opened. Like seriously, since it opened. So I'm excited to do that. Bump into some friends because, you know, the park opened up. It's the morning, so obviously every other vlogger, anybody with a camera is going to be here. So I'm excited to bump into some people that I recognize and hang out with some good friends and just check out what's going on at SeaWorld. So let's jump right into it. First thing I definitely want to talk about, though, it was like crazy to get in. I, for some reason, thought that it was not going to be as busy as, like, you know, Universal or something like that on the opening day, but this definitely felt more like the annual pass holder preview day of Universal, where there were just hundreds and hundreds of cars trying to get in. I think it took me about 20, 25, 30 minutes to get into the parking lot and get my car parked and stuff like that. But once you got through the temp check, which is like, they had this like tent set up, which was kind of fun. It was pretty much normal from there. Inside the park, it's pretty manageable. Apparently I bumped into some friends and they told me that there's like only about 3 or 4 rides running right now, at least the big major ones. And like things like the shark exhibit may not be open, but I gotta take a lap around the park and see what's going on. I did want to do Infinity Falls first thing in the morning. That would have been so much fun, but apparently it's not opening up till noon. So that's kind of a little, I feel a little, I don't know if I don't really agree with that, unfortunately, but it's fine. We're here at SeaWorld. We're gonna see what's going on. I guess since it is a park with safety guidelines, I'll go ahead and very quickly show you the safety guidelines because every park's got them. SeaWorld's is no different, so here it is. This is what their sign looks like. This is what their social distancing marker looks like. And this is what their please wait here one looks like. Boom, now you know. And there it is right there, the highest point of the roller coaster, and then you go all the way back down and through all of that over there. Last time I was here, it was nighttime, and we all looked at the roller coaster, but you didn't really get to get a really good look at it. So now, I'm happy that I'm here now. All right, let's go. Infinity Falls. The water isn't, the rapids aren't running. There's no water over there. No one in line. Yeah, I definitely don't think this is open right now. Right now would be a really good time for this ride to be open. It is a water ride that you get pretty wet, so you don't have to wear your face covering for it, which I'm very excited for, because this one's like really tight. This one's tighter than the one that I normally wear. Mako is one of the only rides open in the park right now, and of course because of that, it is at a pretty long 55 minutes. Now I do love Mako, but do I want to wait 55 minutes right now? Not exactly. SeaWorld also has face covering relaxation zones, just like that, pretty much off the beaten path areas where people can take their masks off. We're gonna head into the shark encounter because it's nice and cold and they've got good AC. Ah, yes, beautiful shark encounter. I love these reefs. I love the indoor area over here. Did you guys hear that? Oh, shark attack! Ah! I'm just kidding, it's Jackie. We're hanging out because that's what we do. What up, Jack? What up? Elbows. Boom. Over here, I think that's clownfish right there. I caught that in Animal Crossing. Those are also in Animal Crossing. The name escapes me at the moment. I better see no sea bass in this gosh darn exhibit. The one of the only memories I have coming to SeaWorld as a kid was the shark encounter, coming here as a kid and being so afraid of the shark encounter. For some reason, it was just so dark and spooky, and they used to have these like big sharks that would hang over you, and then you'd come in here and you would see all the sharks above you, and I was like, okay, this is actually really kind of cool, you know? I think this particular shark is not very happy that people are back at SeaWorld. Good old shark encounter is a nice way to kind of break off from the really busy SeaWorld. I know it probably doesn't make sense and it's probably very, very difficult to do, but I always wish there was like one great white shark, or like 2 great white sharks, so they didn't get lonely, because I would like to see a great white shark in person. Oh, look at it go! Mako is at a 60-minute wait, and honestly, I think me and Jackie think it's probably gonna be at a 60-minute wait all day, so we'll try our luck at that a little bit later. It's hot. It's about noon now. They said that Infinity Falls would open closer to noon, so I hope they're right, because I am dying to go on a water ride with Jackie. So let's head towards Infinity Falls. That rushing, gushing water, oh my gosh, I just want to jump in there right now. It is so hot. I'm excited. This is a good sign that Infinity Falls will be opening soon. Not quite yet, though. Fortunately, Infinity Falls isn't quite open just yet at noon. People see the water running and are hopeful that it'll open up soon enough, because man, like I said, it's hot, bro. I want to ride a water ride. But at least the good thing with Infinity Falls and its location is that they have the waterway grill. They have this area here where you can kind of just sit, which is close enough to the ride that I can like see people getting in, and if they're getting in, I know to come back out and just jump in line for the ride. While we wait inside here, I got some cheese empanadas to snack on. They come with a special sauce. Are you gonna get some too?
Yeah, I am.
Okay, good. I can remove my mask because I am eating. Get this out of the way. Let's try a cheese empanada. I usually eat like beef empanadas, so let's see what this tastes like.
It's good. It's just a cheese empanada. It's exactly what I expected.
Oh, they got people. They got people on the ride. Bam, baby. Infinity Falls is open. They let people in the queue. I gotta get in line. I gotta put my bag away and get all my stuff ready to ride our first ride back here at SeaWorld. We're gonna be switching to GoPro Vision. I haven't used that in a while. All right, you ready to go?
I'm ready to go.
All right, I hope you can hear me okay on this thing. It's been a long time since I've used this. I am ready to go. We're double GoPro, 2 GoPros over here. Since this is a water ride, mask off. Oh boy, it's kind of cloudy. It's good we got on this thing when we did. The freaking thing is, it's like dark clouds. All right, Jackie, here you go. Oh, wait, who goes? Who's going? Whoa, whoa, whoa. No, no. Woo! Oh, we're good, we're good. Finally, we're on a ride. Oh, I do want to get a little out. Oh, this is gonna be bad. Oh, no, no, no. Whoa, whoa. Thank goodness I'm wearing sandals. Oh, we're gonna get wet. Oh, you totally got.
Here we go.
Oh, off they go. You have to get wet on this ride, turns out. I thought I might have been a little lucky. I will say though, it is so hot. The sun is shining. Let's do this thing. Let's get wet. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Whoa! Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh. Oh. Oh my gosh. You know what? I feel nice though. Oh my gosh, this water is literally shooting from the ground. No. No. I know. I hope it looks cool. It looks good, yeah. Oh my god, my legs are so white. Dude, my legs are so white. Oh, here we go. To the top of Infinity Falls we go. Wow, look at that view. It looks great. You'll just have to take my word for it. Goodbye, Jackie. Whoa, no. Whoa. Oh, I'm so glad I got that. Oh my god! It looked good though. Oh, that was so good.
Was it?
Yeah, it looked good.
My mask is so...
Oh. You got it so bad that
I
you
got
had to
so
get a
soaked.
new mask on.
I have to change mask.
Meanwhile, I was the person that wanted to ride Infinity Falls,
You
and
tried.
I didn't get wet at all. Like maybe my pants a little bit, but Jackie got completely soaked because she was at the bottom of the drop. Popping my head in to the past member lounge here at SeaWorld, which is somewhere like I never really go, but they give out free soda and it's hot out there. So I figured might as well just stick my head in for a little bit.
Alright, let's get the trouble.
Steven, trouble. I think our SeaWorld adventure today might get cut short a little earlier than expected. Let's see what else we can do before we get out of here. Infinity Falls went by pretty okay. When we went in line, there wasn't a wait time posted. And of course, since there's social distancing, the line backs up extra long and it really makes you feel like, oh my gosh, this is gonna be a really long line. But we only waited about 30 minutes and it was just the two of us. So we got our own boat, which is really, really cool. So just kind of like how I felt with Universal, waiting in line with social distancing feels a lot more like a chore. It definitely feels like you're pulling teeth and it takes a long, long time, but you're still waiting like the normal time that you would normally be waiting, even though it doesn't really feel like it. So I was hanging out in this SeaWorld area trying to do a little bit for the intro, and like the music they play, they got like anime music. Dun dun. It's from Full Metal Alchemist. That's so funny. I've got to head up Aquatica one of these days pretty soon because this water looks so good, man. I just want to jump right in. Oh. Little big boy. There you go. Yeah, there you go. I don't know about you guys, but every time I come to the sea lion section here at SeaWorld and see them all barking and fighting at each other, I always just feel like I'm watching my family reunion from a distance. First I thought like the wait time signs were mixed up and it was 40 minutes for the ride and like 0 minutes for the walking thing, but I think the ride isn't running at all. So you have to wait 40 minutes to get into the penguin exhibit, which I do like and I think is very cool, but not really worth my time today, unfortunately. Cracking off in the distance is running, which is a good sign. I'd like to ride that ride, but probably has a really long line as well. And today it was really more about seeing what SeaWorld's like and doing one or two things versus trying to do everything. Man, and Journey to Atlantis isn't running at all. Not even because of the weather, it's just not operating. That's a shame because I really would have gone on that too. Today is a really good day to ride water rides. I mean, straight up, not really anything is open here on the opening day of SeaWorld, which is kind of a shame. Today definitely has the vibes of like the annual pass holder day at Universal, where it was super busy, super crowded to get in, all that kind of stuff. But I'm sure in like 2 or 3 days, everything is gonna drop and this place is gonna be so much easier to get around. I just bumped into someone who bought like a freestyle cup and they were telling me that it took them this long to get the cup and like get a free soda, and they paid $30 for this year cup and stuff like that. So like SeaWorld's trying to do things to keep people here, but today's you understand what I'm trying to say. And I'm sure that once the crowds die down and once we have more rides open, I'm assuming this is just related more to like staffing and the fact that a lot of people were furloughed from SeaWorld and they may not be back immediately. They're just trying to bring all those people back in. It's more of an operational thing versus just like a neglect kind of thing, you know? And yes, right now in the theme parks, it's primarily locals. It's people that live here in this area and they have annual passes and things like that, so they can just really come back any day. But there's a small fraction of people who are here on a day like today and they paid a full price ticket to come in here, and half of the rides aren't working. You know, they're not on, they're just not operating, period. And I love dolphins and I love seeing all the animals, and it's a great time to see them. But, you know, I would definitely have some questions at guest relations at the end of my day here, unfortunately. Today, just today specifically. And, you know, you assume the risks of things like that happening when you come on the reopening day, but this is supposed to be a really big day, and I think you're supposed to be ready for this in a sense. So it's kind of a, And even just like, apart from obviously riding the roller coasters and stuff like that, there are a lot of other things that I wanted to do. I've always wanted to do this dolphin experience. I did this once as a kid a long time ago, and now with the social distancing and everything, who knows when I'll get to do it. I was really excited to try and do it today. I feel like that's something you can control well enough, but I'm assuming just related to staffing issues and such like that, you just can't do it, which is kind of a shame because yes, SeaWorld has these rides, but they also have these really awesome up-close animal encounters. So I'm curious to see what that turns into in these next couple days, weeks, months. And the Stingray Lagoon is closed. They literally put a tarp over it and they said, no, you cannot touch the stingrays anymore. All right, now that's a surgeonfish. I have definitely caught that in Animal Crossing. All right, I found a socially distant corner in the park, so hopefully it's okay to take my mask off because it is a little warm, I must admit. And look at me, I'm tan, dude. I'm tan as heck. Look at that. Oh my goodness. I still don't know whether I'm surprised or not surprised by the lack of people showing up to these openings for the theme parks, or really how not busy it is. It's funny to see like what you value in your mind, and when I think of theme parks, I think of places that people are just dying to go to, and they're always going to be busy, and everyone's going to show up, and it's going to be awesome. But this and Universal have been interesting to say the least. And I know I kind of said a little earlier that I was like not very pleased with how the park opened, but as I was walking around I was thinking, you know, the shows are still going on. They're still doing the Shamu show, they're doing the Dolphin show, they're doing the Sea Lion show. The rides are still open. A lot of the big major ones like Mako and Kraken and Manta, it's just I didn't choose to wait in them because I live here and I can pop in anytime. I think as these theme parks open up more and more, and even with Disney, you know, the big one coming around the corner, I feel like that's not gonna magically fix everything here in Orlando. And I think that even when Disney does open up, it's not going to be as busy and crazy, and it's going to just make everything busy and crowded again. People, I still think, don't want to travel, you know? So it's kind of a little sad to see these places as empty as they are, and operating at half capacity, and seeing all these stores close when you've been here before and you've seen everything open and all the dolphins and all the animals, and you can get up close to them and you can do this and you can that, and it's these circumstances that have affected the whole world, and it's affected, you know, it's truly out of anyone's control. I think these places like Universal and SeaWorld, and I'm pretty sure Disney too, they're doing the absolute best they can in the situation that we've all been put in. So I had a good time. It was nice. I'm glad I got to ride Infinity Falls. I'm glad I got to hang out with Jackie. She's around there somewhere. We broke off because she needed to go do some stuff for her video, and I wanted to do some stuff for my video. But yeah, SeaWorld's open again. If you have an annual pass, pop in. But if you are here and you want to pay for a full price ticket, I think right now might not be the best time. But I'm glad to be back. I had a decent time. I'll probably come back in like the next couple days to see how things are later, when assuming more staffing shows up and there's less people here, if it's a little easier to get on the roller coasters, because then I'll really enjoy it. So hey, thank you guys for watching Vincent Vision. Please be sure to like, subscribe, tell your friends, all that good stuff. Watch some more of my videos. I'm glad SeaWorld is open again. That is another step towards everything coming back to normal here in Orlando, and all the theme parks and everything running again. And gosh, I guess the next big one here in Orlando is Walt Disney World. July 11th, Magic Kingdom and Animal Kingdom are going to open. How very exciting. I hope to get a reservation. They haven't said anything about it yet, but I definitely plan to be there if I can get a reservation. I'm really bad at these. Until then, that's all I got. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see ya when I see ya. Get it? SeaWorld? Okay, I'm in the public. I got to put my mask on now. Bye, guys. Goodbye. Happy dolphin, goodbye.
Ready, Isaiah? Look, here it comes again. Away with her phone.
All the time when people come over here,